Hi everyone, so I'm going to be trying Marc Anthony's True Professional Hair and Scalp Scrub. So this is their detoxifying, so it's a purifying scalp scrub with mineral salts. So it gently micro exfoliates to help with cleanse and build up. And it has peppermint oil, and like I definitely love peppermint in hair care and like just going into the shower. Like it smells so nice. And then like kind of like your peppermints and stuff, like if you're going like camping or going into the woods, kind of using more of your peppermint products is like one of those like natural repel kind of like mosquitoes and some of those bugs. So with hopefully spring and summer coming, and hopefully we'll be able to go back outside one day, it just gives it like an added benefit. But I'm just going to kind of let my hair come on back. So I do have some dry spots because I recently more so dyed my hair. I do find it kind of some like my psoriasis buildup. I don't know. I just like burn it back to like nothingness. But like it's not so bad, but I do feel like some of those spots building up in areas. So I definitely am someone who needs a nice scrub, but I need it to not irritate my scalp, so it makes it worse. So it's always that like kind of balancing act that I'm looking for. So I'm just gonna wash my hair and come on back to show you how the scrub works. I'm gonna open this up. I do feel like you could probably get more than one use out of it because there definitely is a lot of product in here, right? So taking a bit of amount, you definitely want to not like dispense all of it at once, because it is mineral salt, like it will dissolve. So you want to do sections of your hair, and you want to not use your nails. So something that I like to use is just like a hair scrub, and I just kind of go, or like a brush for like the shower, and just kind of go in. I do try and do like more of like circular, so I'm not rough with my actual hair, and I am just getting down to my scalp. So I do find it a little bit fine. So I definitely have hair that when it's in this state, I'm not going to be able to like brush and separate. So you do want to make sure that your hair is kind of parted. So I have it parted to like how I would generally wear it, because I do want to make sure the exposed areas are getting nice and scrubbed. I don't really smell that much peppermint to it. It does kind of like, you get a little whiff of peppermint, but it kind of has that like plasticky smell. But it's not strong. Maybe it's like that non-smell. So you want your hair like, don't have your hair like drenched wet, because you do want to keep this at your scalp. And the more circular motions, the better. If you do have like cuts, the because you are using salt, it will sting kind of like salt water. So it's not bad. But there's some spots that I notice, more so on my face, where it's touching. A little bit of a stinging, not really anywhere on my scalp. And the salt is going to start to dissolve. Does anyone else feel like when someone touches your hair, or just like this motion is so nice and relaxing that I'm like, I just want to purr like a cat? So I do feel like the salt does start to dissolve. That's why it's good to do sections. You don't want to overdo it anywhere. I do like the kind of formula or like liquid to salt scrub ratio, because I don't find it too dry. Like I don't find any of it dropping out on me, and I don't feel like it's not enough, that I'm not getting enough out of it. So I feel like I've done a good job scrubbing all around my scalp. It does say to apply to freshly shampooed hair, because like it's just kind of my scalp that is more so oily, and then the rest of my hair is dry. I opted not to shampoo. Like I don't feel like you need to shampoo beforehand. I think if you have a lot of product in your hair, like if you have hairspray and that, then do it. But like I thoroughly let my hair kind of rinse everything out. Oh, so you're supposed to like scrub for 30 seconds in your area. I should definitely make sure I read instructions first. Fail at life. But I've done enough scrubs to kind of know the gist of things. So I definitely have let it on for at least that minimum time. So I'm just going to go wash this all out. Well, coming out of the shower, like I don't feel anything. Like it's all washed out. That's nice. Kind of like going in, scratching. I don't see anything coming up, but I'm going to let my hair dry. So I'm going to use kind of like one of my hair turbans, or I don't know what you are called, a hair turban. They like to call them all different names. Just because you have been like a little bit more rough with your hair. And then I'm just gonna let it kind of dry a little bit more, and then add in leave-in to kind of my mid-length and ends, and then I'll kind of see how my roots were. So I definitely know I had kind of like a spot here, so I'm just gonna wait for my hair to kind of dry, because when it's wet it's not really going to give you the best estimation. Sorry, I have the hiccups. It does say to follow with a conditioner. I like to use like a leave-in. If you are going to do a conditioner, just make sure you're not kind of necessarily putting it at your scalp, if like oiliness was an issue for you. So I will check back in a few to see how it's all going. So checking in, like my hair's still wet, but around my roots it's starting to dry. So I don't really notice any issues currently. What I was really impressed with is like I haven't put in any like leave-in treatment, and I'm still like able to brush my hair, which normally I wouldn't be. So I like that it doesn't really dry out your hair. So I feel like it's not going to leave your hair really all brittle. Just from like what I'm feeling, I feel like if you have like some psoriasis spots, is it necessarily going to get it up all the way? Probably not, right? Because I can still feel like an outbreak that I have. It does feel kind of like less and that. I don't really feel it elsewhere where I was starting to feel it. So just kind of itching at spots in my head. I don't really see anything coming up. So if you have mild buildup and you just want to kind of keep your scalp nice and healthy, then I do think this is an okay option. So for kind of it being $3, and you can probably get like 2 to 3 uses out of it, it's not bad. I would say you probably just want to kind of use it weekly, bi-weekly. I wouldn't really kind of do more than that, just because you don't want to overdo it, because then you're going to have like the opposite option. Like you're just going to cause it to get worse. So definitely someone who has like an oily scalp, I do find when I try and like take out all the oil and have nothing of it, it just makes my scalp a lot worse if I overdo it. So you want to find that nice happy medium, and kind of once a week is generally going to be your safe bet. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a great day. Bye.